Hi everyone, the ones who will watch this video stream later. Hi everyone, my name is Anastasia, and on behalf of ALMA School, I'm happy to welcome you today. I'm happy you're watching this video stream, our new quest, the third one. I hope that you enjoyed the first two, and you learned a lot of new information, and you did some exercises that we gave you, some tasks. So we hope that you actually knew and learned some new material and some new information. Today, our topic is the way we say something like hello, goodbye, and how are you in Russian. Well, I think everyone agrees that this topic is crucial because you make the first impression by greeting a person. Hi, everyone. And you need to say goodbye properly. And it's always a form of politeness to ask how people are doing. So that's what we are going to learn today. But don't forget that this is a quest. So actually, we will have a task for you that you will need to accomplish, and that will lead you to receiving a great gift from ALMA School, a 30-minute free trial lesson. So be very attentive, because during this stream, during this quest, I will give you instructions what you have to do in order to receive this special reward for your attempts. So let's start, everyone. Actually, we are going to start today not from the phrases that we use to greet people, but we will start today from a very important information, the way we address people, how we say you in Russian. So you already know, I hope that you remember from our previous class, you remember how to say I. I'll just remind you, but if you have your own ideas, please type them and join us right now. I will remind you that we say ya. Ya is I. Ya. Can you repeat after me, please? Ya. It's a very easy word. I think everyone agrees with that because it's only one sound, that is ya. So when it comes to you, actually we have two words for that. And one we use when we address a person in a formal way. That is вы. Вы. That is very formal. Вы. Вы. Please repeat after me. Вы. So when the person is older than you are, or you don't know this person very well, or it's just a stranger in the street, the proper way to address this person would be вы. Ты is another form of you. And ты we use for addressing our friends, our colleagues, or people we know well. And actually, all the textbooks say that we have to use ты when we address God. That's a piece of information for you. So, ты is you informal, вы is formal you. Ты, please repeat after me. Ты and вы. Okay, why is it that important? It is important because we need sometimes to understand which words of greetings, which phrases of greeting do we need to use, because they differ from the way we address this person. Let's see how this works. So, if you understand that you address a person in a formal way, that is вы, you need to use a formal way of greeting. So this formal way of greeting is здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. I know it looks terrifying. I know it's very scary, but I'm trying to see you as well. So it is very scary, but don't be afraid. It's very easy to master this word. That is здравствуйте. Здравствуйте. Don't be afraid. Right now, we will try to separate some of the parts, some of the syllables, and pronounce them in order to make life easier, or just pronouncing this word easier. So I will do it backwards, and I'll ask you to repeat after me. So let's start. Те. Can you repeat after me, please? Те. Вуйте. Вуйте. Ствуйте. Ствуйте. Равствуйте. Равствуйте. Здравствуйте. 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 Is it easier now? Здравствуйте. Okay, that was the worst word we were about to look at today. So right now, it will be much, much easier. So the way we greet a person in an informal way is привет. Let's agree that this one is much, much easier to pronounce. So привет, привет, привет. Okay, so once more. Здравствуйте is very formal. Привет is informal. If you have doubts which one to use, or you don't know how to address the person properly, should it be ты or вы, just stick to very easy phrases that exist, I guess, in every language, and they are similar to good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and we will start with good morning. You can use this phrase for ты or for we, it doesn't matter. So, good morning is доброе утро. Доброе утро. Доброе утро. Доброе can be roughly translated as kind, but actually it means like more like good. And утро is morning. Доброе утро. Доброе утро. Okay, let's proceed to the phrase we use as a similar one to good afternoon. So, добрый день. Добрый день. Добрый день. I guess you remember now that добрый is good or kind, and день is just day. Добрый день. Добрый день. Good afternoon. And the last phrase in this row is добрый вечер. Again, good or kind, and вечер is evening. Добрый вечер. Добрый вечер. Okay, so let's repeat it once more. Добрый день. Доброе утро. Добрый вечер. Okay, we proceed. That's it with greetings. I hope that they were not that scary. I think only здравствуйте might be terrifying, but now you know how to master it. And we proceed to the question, how the person is doing. So, it's как дела? Как дела? Как дела? Well, if we need to translate it, it's like, how are things? Как, it's how, дела, things. How things are going. Как дела? Как дела? It doesn't matter who you address, whether you address a person as ты or вы, it doesn't matter. Как дела? It's what important right now is. Okay, the possible answers. You can say that you are okay, you can say that you are not okay, but you need to be very careful because it's in our culture that sometimes people actually tend to tell you all about their day, all about their business, all about their things. So you need to have at least some time just to listen to this person. But if you want to be just polite, you can use these standard phrases to answer as an answer. Okay, so the first, and I think the most common one, is хорошо. 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 It means good. Okay, fine. Хорошо. Хорошо. Bad or not okay is плохо. Плохо. It's the second one. Плохо. Плохо. So it's хорошо for okay, плохо for bad. Sometimes we use just нормально. Нормально. And that's just okay. Нормально. Нормально. And next is так себе. Так себе. Well, так себе is like so-so. Not that well, not that bad, but just okay. So let's repeat all of them together. Хорошо, плохо, нормально, так себе. Так себе. And actually, you can say okay, because let's face it, English is really common nowadays, and sometimes we can just say okay and the person understands you really well. So when somebody asks you как дела, как дела, you can easily say okay, and you can be sure that the person would understand you. So как дела? Хорошо. Как дела? Нормально. Как дела? Okay. So we've done with how things are going part, and we move on to saying goodbyes. Actually, here we also have formal ways to say that and informal ways to say goodbye to someone. We will start with, I guess, a formal one, just because the word is longer, the phrase is longer, so you'll be sure that you cover that part and everything else is easier. So, goodbye is до свидания. До свидания. Until the meeting. До свидания. Can you repeat after me, please? До свидания. До свидания. До свидания. Okay. We can say an informal goodbye and just bye. It's similar to English bye. And the word is really simple, so you can just stick to it and it will be okay. So it's пока, 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 пока. Okay, пока. And I guess it's the best one. Maybe right now it's the most common one, and it's kind of easy to pronounce as well. And that is до встречи. До встречи. До встречи. Встреча is also like meeting. So until the meeting. До встречи. Or just see you. It means see you. До встречи. До встречи. Okay, let's go once more. The easiest one is пока. Let's use it for now. Okay, so right now you know how to conduct an easy dialogue, and you can be sure that it will go okay, that people will understand you, and that's already a very nice and polite form to greet a person, to ask how people are doing, and to say goodbye. So let's put it all together into a very simple dialogue. It might look ridiculous, but actually it already makes sense. So the very simple dialogue is, the first you can just say hello, that is привет, привет, and the response is as well привет. Next step, you're asking how the person is doing, so it's как дела, как дела, как дела. The response is хорошо, хорошо. As a polite gesture, you can also ask how the person is doing, so it's как дела as well. And the second answer can be, well, it's up to you actually, but let's hope that everything would go okay and you can just easily answer нормально, нормально. And we agreed that we would use the easiest way to say goodbye, that is пока, пока. So let's read it all together. Привет, привет. Как дела? Хорошо. Как дела? Нормально. Пока. Пока. Well, actually, I hope that you were very attentive because this dialogue is our quiz, our quest, actually. So the task that will lead you to receiving this super gift of 30-minute trial lesson completely free of charge from ALMA School. It can be in our school or online, so it's up to you. You need to type this dialogue and the way you remember it, and you need to send us a picture of it, or you can just type that in a comment section, or you can type it on our page on Facebook, or you can actually send it in private messages. It doesn't matter, and no matter how you do it, you will definitely get our reward, our 30-minute free trial lesson. I hope that it would be very easy for you to do it. So that is it, actually. Right now, you know how to greet people, how to ask about their how things are going, and how to say goodbye. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions, please type them, and I'll just oh, somebody is going to send us a dialogue. That is great. Actually, if you don't have any questions, or I'm sorry, if you have any questions, please type them and leave them, and I'll answer them right now, or I will answer them later when I'll just read them and have time to answer it. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. If we don't have any questions, спасибо, спасибо и пока, пока.